One of the biggest challenges aerospace and complex manufacturing companies face when creating video content is knowing how technical to be. If you go too technical, you lose your audience who want to feel you're right for them. Go too simplistic and you can lose the credibility of the engineers out there. The good news is though that you don't have to choose between accuracy and engagement. You can absolutely explain highly complex engineering without oversimplifying it. And the secret is remembering one thing: your audience doesn't need to understand everything. They only need to understand enough. And as we are always going on about at Bigtank, it all comes down to who your audience is for this content. If you're talking to aerospace engineers, by all means include the technical detail and they'll appreciate it. But if you're talking to procurement teams, program managers, investors, or potential customers, they're usually asking different questions like, why does this all matter? What problem does it solve? Why is your approach better than the competitors? And that's where great storytelling comes in, because instead of jumping straight into tolerances, materials, or manufacturing processes, you start with the challenge, because that's really what your clients need help with. What's the problem that's prompted this conversation? Why is it difficult to solve or perceived difficult to solve? What's made the solution so demanding? And now when you reveal the engineering, the audience understands why that's impressive, because you've given them the technical detail in context. And context is what makes complexity memorable. And video also gives you something that's impossible really in a brochure or a technical document. You can animate internal mechanisms, you can simplify complicated processes with graphics, and you combine expert interviews with real-world footage and actuality to show how something works, instead of expecting people to imagine how it works. And that's not making it less technical, it's making it easier to understand. At Bigtank, that's something we do every day. We work with engineers, scientists, and technical specialists to turn complex ideas into compelling stories, but without ever compromising accuracy. Because the goal isn't to make engineering simpler, it's to make it clearer. And when people truly understand the value of what you do, they're far more likely to trust you, to remember you, and to ultimately choose to work with you.